Okay, so I know it's been a while, but I've been busy the last little while getting married and going on trips and shit. But so my money's been a little tied up elsewhere. But the CR is coming along. Um, I don't know. I'd say 90% there. Initially, I think in the previous videos I had said the cylinder I figured I could reuse, but unfortunately I ordered a piston kit for it, and I only measured the cylinder in the one spot before I ordered the piston kit, which is a no-no. Anyway, when I was checking the ring end gaps, I realized the cylinder was kind of worn pretty oblong, so I've made the decision I'm going to send it out. So I haven't done that yet because, like I said, I need my money tied up in other stuff. But so everything down below is done. The cylinder I'll need to send out to get replated, and it's just the way to go, really. I mean, I could bore it out, but I already have the piston that I want, and I mean, it's only going to cost about $300. So, and you get a cylinder that's back to factory finish, so I'm going to do that route. What else have I noticed? Foot pegs I tried to straighten out, and I ended up cracking one of them. This is one of the old ones. Straightened out okay, but where did I crack it? Maybe it was the other one. Anyway, I found a cheap set on I don't know, I can't remember if it was Amazon. I don't know, it was eBay. Made in China. But these things actually look pretty stout, so I don't know, they're like $32, so I'm gonna run them anyway, and what's the worst that could happen? They're in better shape than the originals anyway. So have those to put on yet. The exhaust is done. All new rubbers. This piece itself, I was gonna try and make one, but I couldn't find any aluminum stock that thick at work, so I ended up having to buy that from Honda. So I mean, little shit like that, it's kind of sucks that you have to buy it from them, but in the long run it saves a lot of time. Repack the muffler, that's done already. The holes in the actual muffler hangers here were just so blown out. Even with the new rubber, it didn't expand it enough, and you could physically, when I had it all together, I could move this up and down quite a bit. So I ended up using just buttered on a whole bunch of JB weld into the hole, and then re-drilled it to the bore of the rubber kind of isolators, and it's freaking tight now, so that's way better. One less thing for the Gen 1 to rattle around. Graphics, obviously, I got custom made. I like the way they look. The 98 CRs, the stock bikes, I think they look pretty sweet. The graphic went on all right. I only noticed two little bubbles, kind of piss a guy off in here, and like a few other small ones, but under the right lighting, and under most lighting, you're not going to notice it. Yeah, new plastics are just kind of loosely mounted for now. Went with the red that the 98s were supposed to have back in the day. Same thing with this front number plate, the lower pin where it mounts. I'm not sure you can see it. It's not going to focus. Anyway, the pin, there's a hole in the lower triple clamp, kind of right behind where my finger is, and the plastic pin just sits in there from the number plate. And the hole was so blown out from the old plastic just rubbing away on it, so I filled that also with JB weld and re-drilled it, and now she's nice and tight. Little odds and ends that I had to order. This previously was just an Adele clamp I had on here from like an aircraft Adele clamp, so I bought the proper plastic one here now. Looks much better. I'm waiting on a few controls. What else? This bar pad, these are the same bars that came with the bike when I bought it. I think they're Moose branded kind of fat bars, but you can buy these bar pads and covers from like AliExpress in China for, I think it's like $8 or $9 a piece. So I had a few left over from previous builds, so I just threw that on there. It looks way better. Front wheel, I know I'm gonna have to do at least a relace But I'm kind of too scared to look at it right now because the rear, I was taking apart, took the tire off, cleaned the rim up as best I could, and I noticed a crack. Now I won't be able to find it, of course. Here it is. I noticed a crack in the bead, and I know I can get it welded for cheap and whatever, and try and make it clean up and look a little better, but I found a cheap set of rims that I'm thinking I'm just going to give a shot at. They're $100, SRT brand. I've never run them before, but maybe this will be a good time to do it. But so there's another $100 plus $80 for a spoke set, and this damn thing's adding up. But I'm going a little more overboard than initially planned because, I don't know, I'm kind of liking the way it's going, and I might end up just keeping the motorcycle for a while, so we'll see. So yeah, the rear wheel I need to get sorted. The front I know I'm going to have to do. I just haven't looked at it yet. Cylinder needs to be done. What else? Everything else is not bad. If I find a used swing arm, I still have yet to get that old chain adjuster drilled out. I need a pretty stinking good drill bit. I'll have to order in separate to try and drill through it because of the old bolt is in there, so it's not nice to drill, and it needs to be quite long, the drill bit, to get at it square from back here. So I don't know, maybe if there's a cheap swing arm on eBay down the road, I'll just pick that up instead, and we'll see. I haven't decided there. But everything else is coming together pretty good. Yeah, I've never done this before. Instead of plating my own bolts and stuff, I just said screw it. Found this on eBay, spec bolt. CR kit comes with, I think this is a 340 piece. All sorts of goodies. Some nice hardware. Use them where I can. Looks a lot better. And yeah, I don't know, just tidies the bike up lots. I ran most of my parts through this ultrasonic cleaner, and the general hardware, it actually cleaned up pretty well, but I mean, it can only do so much, and I like the look of the new fasteners anyway, so would recommend these, and I'll probably end up buying another kit for the next bike I build. Still have to stick down the left rad shaft graphics just yet. I'll get around to that later, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's slowly coming along. It's looking better and better anyway. I like the look of the stock 98s way more than what it came in as, so who knows, maybe I'll end up just keeping the thing even though it'll be a piece of shit to ride. Anyway, take care, guys.